All right, hello. Welcome to Primal Perspectives, episode number 7, coming to you live from another random room that we seem to find.
Yeah, we just kind of pop up in random places with the camera and recording equipment.
It works.
It works.
Before we get this going, I just wanted to throw out some things for Evan and myself to get you rolling. If you want to get involved with coaching with Evan and myself, you can DM myself at Coach Buffalo Strength on Instagram, or you can email or DM Evan at
Evan_T-Rex_strongman.
Boom. Or you can email Jim5 as well to get involved with us. As for like merchandise, Coach Buffalo Strength on Instagram, hit the link tree. It'll take you to buffalostrength.com. Get some merch. It's cool. Valentine's Day is coming up. Get something special for someone you love.
Yeah, and if you want some merchandise that's a little bit better looking and has a little bit more of a reputable brand, you can go to TRexKingdom.com and you get all the official Evan the T-Rex Singleton shirts, shorts, hats, headbands, kids' clothes, posters. I sell it all. You want to make sure that you remember pretty much every single amazing moment of my legendary career, and I'm not even fully off the ground yet. So be sure to join the T-Rex Kingdom, get yourself some official merch, including this beautiful football jersey that I'm wearing.
Excellent. So follow us on Instagram. Follow Primal Perspectives Pods on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. Link will be in the bio. Everything helps. So we're going to make it happen. But enjoy episode 7. All right. We're back. Episode 7.
Episode 7.
It's been a lot that's happened.
Yeah, there's been a couple of developments.
There's been a couple of developments and like some like lifelong developments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's get out of the way. You did the thing.
I did the thing.
You did
after 33 years of just being a degenerate, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And being kind of a douchebag.
A hoodlum.
A hoodlum,
yes.
if you will. I finally proposed to and then married the love of my life.
Wow.
I'm officially off the market.
Unbelievably heard it first, right here. That's incredible. You know, you were destined to do it, obviously.
Yes.
I'm
a lover at heart.
You are. You're a big, soft man.
I'm just a big softy.
Big, soft man. But you had said in the first Primal Perspective episode, you said, my wife made you breakfast. And everybody in the comments was like, like, holy shit.
I didn't know he was married.
Yeah. Now it's for real.
Yeah, but now it's just legitimate. I was literally calling her my wife because we live together. Our lives are intertwined. I mean, in every other way other than legally, we were married. So I just referred to her as my wife. But now it's like official, like government involved and everything.
Yeah. The Uncle Sam is involved now.
Yeah, Uncle Sam is involved now.
How does it feel? It's kind of wild.
It's nice.
Yeah?
It's nice, yeah. Like if I'm honest, I've always wanted to get married at some point in my life. I've never experienced that before. I've never been married before. So it's nice to be able to have that with somebody that I love and somebody that I'm confident that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
Wow. That's so sweet.
Fuck you.
I love it. Is it like surreal at all when you think back to like if you put yourself now in like 18-year-old Evan? Just like everything that's transpired.
Yeah.
Now you're married.
Yeah, I would say good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah, totally. That's life, you know?
Life has been nothing but fucking roller coaster. That's for damn sure. But 18-year-old Evan, his mind would be absolutely blown.
Yeah, dude. I did the year it's been a crazy. Well, I mean, I guess it happened beginning of 26. So, but let's say 25 and then the first couple weeks, 2026, or the last couple weeks, or first start of 2026. It's been a crazy year.
Sure has.
It's been like the most violent up and down year for you. And
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and what a way to kick off this year with something that's like, it's super magical and beautiful.
It's super magical. I wouldn't have pictured it any other way.
Yeah, unbelievable. Talk us through it, man. Like, talk us through the proposal, like how that happened. Like, obviously, you're hiding some key juicy facts about this marriage and like what happened. So let's paint the picture for the people out there that want to know.
Fair enough. So I started with being fully deceitful to my now wife about the purpose of us hanging out with Adam, the gym owner.
What a way to start off a marriage.
Yeah, we're going to start off with a lie. Said that we were going to go all to Adam's place. Adam has a very nice house on the riverfront right next to the Grand Ole Opry. So it's kind of overlooking a really, really beautiful scenic area. So I pretty much told her and got everybody else involved too. Everybody knew but her that we were just going to go hang out. We were going to do a couple of things for the documentary that is currently in production, and we'll talk about more about that later.
Yeah.
But we'll do some interviews and hang out and have a nice time by the fire and all of that. So we're outside. We're just talking, just bullshitting and all of that. And she turns her back to me, and that's when I had Brandon, who is gracious enough to do the documentary. He's doing training, filming, like
these mics.
Literally everything with this podcast is his. Like, fucking amazing. I know we glaze him all the fucking time, but he deserves it. Brandon was there, and he was recording the entire thing. And then I had the ring for about a month, maybe even like a month and a half before the actual night that I proposed. And I lied to her. I told her I just ordered a part from one of my guns, and that's what it was when it came in the mail. And she didn't think twice. She didn't bother. Yeah.
That was the end of the sale.
Yeah, I was like, oh, don't worry about it. It's a charging handle for my grenade launcher. Don't worry about it. She was like, oh, all right. And then just went back to doom scrolling on TikTok because that's what she does. But
Easy. Wow.
we went to Adam's house. We had a nice dinner. It was a lot of fun. And then, yeah, she was caught up in conversation, and that's when I popped down on one knee. I did the traditional, pull the ring out, get down on one knee, and then when she turned around, she screamed so loud that it actually woke up and aggravated the neighbor's dogs 3 houses down.
Yeah,
So,
it like peaked.
yeah, you were there.
I was there. Yeah, peaked the mics of the equipment that Brandon was using. It was super awesome. I mean, it was beautiful, just like the flames and everything. I like to pick on him because he had the ring out for like.
Oh God, what 3, 4 minutes?
Like legitimate,
I'm on
like
my
3
knee.
or 4 minutes.
Keep in mind, like being on one knee, the size that I am with the destroyed knees that I have from years of lifting very heavy weights. Being down on a knee is not comfortable, dude, like at all. And it was on rock.
Yeah, I mean, people at home like take out your timer and put on the timer for 3 minutes, and then be on your knee, like waiting to like propose to somebody.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just. There was one point where I even looked at the camera, and I just went.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do?
Like, all right, well,
like, what do you
we're in it now, so I guess we just gotta wait.
You are fully committed.
Yeah, yeah. There's no going back now.
Super funny. He had a little micro, like he was trying to get it so Andrew was like talking to somebody so he could like slip the thing out and like get on a knee and do the thing. And she like kind of kept like peeking back.
Yeah, she kept turning her head a little bit to the point where if I would have went down, she would have saw me in her peripherals.
Right. Yeah. So he kept there was one moment where he like was going down and then like fake slipped. He's like, oh geez, and like stood back up, and I almost lost it.
Yeah, you fucking asshole. I remember looking at you and you were fucking smiling.
I almost gave it up right there because I was like, oh, just like in the corner, waiting for it to happen.
Well, I had the thing. I had my hoodie on, and I had the box in my front pocket hoodie.
Yeah.
And I literally pulled it out, and I had the thing open.
Yeah.
And like facing the direction in my hand that I wanted to, so I could just pop down real quick and go. And I'm standing there with the ring box open, standing right behind her for like a solid minute and a half, just holding it behind her, so she can't see it.
Yeah, and it also had like a spotlight in the box, like this fucking bright.
It had a spotlight in the box, so like if there was any peripheral vision at all, she would have saw that. Like that box had a really bright light on it.
Thank God you're there. You know, they say like opposites attract. Like your spatial awareness is like pretty good. Like hers is like.
Now,
negative amount.
Continuing into when we got married, my spatial awareness was called into question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we're engaged. We fast forward, and because she is from Canada and currently does not have a U.S. citizenship, but we're working on immigration right now.
The process sucks.
Everything is completely fine. ICE isn't going to come fucking pepper spray her and drag her away.
Yikes!
Yeah, so I can't really use that. I can't really use that as a threat anymore.
No,
because now she's like quote unquote legal.
Yeah, she's yours now.
Yeah, she's stuck with me. So yeah, so I can't threaten. Like if you keep pissing me off, I'm gonna call ICE and have them take you away back to Canada.
Damn.
But yeah, I know, right? I have to
kept it alive for the
I
bit.
have to come up with a new threat. But because she's international. she pulled this on me, and I'm to the point now where I trust her wholeheartedly. I don't think about shit when she tells me it. So I'm like, if that's what she said, all right, that's just how it goes. So she tells me, and she's been working on this for like, she told me she was working on this for about a month. Maybe
it was a while because she told me when she was gonna like the idea behind it.
Yeah. So like a month and a half of planning and all of that. She tells me that because she is international and not a U.S. born citizen, that we need to go. There's a special notary and witness that we need to go to in Knoxville, Tennessee, which is like 3 hours away.
Yeah,
because that's the only place where they could do international marriages. And I didn't really put much thought into it. I was like, are you sure there's not?
Is that part true?
That's part 100% true.
Okay, yeah,
100% true.
Yeah. I knew there was actually some reason you had to go to Knoxville.
Oh wait, no, that was a complete lie.
That was false.
We literally could. She likes to say that we literally could have gone to UPS and done it there.
Imagine that.
Like down the street, 7 minutes down the street, we could have gone to UPS and done it there.
T-Rex wedding in a UPS fucking transit store. Dude, that would be awesome.
So I believe her wholeheartedly, and I don't question her. I think I said one that, like, are you sure there's not somewhere like closer, like maybe within the hour that we could go to? And she's like, no, it has to be Knoxville. And I'm like, all right. So we end up going out there. It's me, Andrea, and Adam. We're all driving out there, and I'm assuming Adam's just going to be our witness. All right, cool, whatever.
Daddy Adam.
We're driving out there, and we get to the office, and this is where my situational awareness, I start looking back at this situation, and I start calling it into question, because we go to the mayor of Knox County, and we go into his office. I don't read the name on the door. I just walk right by it, and I'm like, I checked in with me and Adam checked in with the secretary, and then we took a squat on the chairs that were in the waiting room, and we're just hanging out, bullshitting and talking. And sure enough, we're sitting there talking for maybe 5 minutes. All of a sudden, rounding the corner, coming out of his office, is none other than WWE legend and two-time like world champion Kane. Mayor of Knox County is Glenn Jacobs.
Cue and highlight reel of Kane.
Yeah. Yeah, like fire explosions, like the light went out, the giant fucking mask came on.
Oh my god.
But like I remember that, and I had no idea that we were going to meet him. I had no idea that he was the one that was going to be signing this. This was something that Andrea set up all on our own without my knowledge. So I went into it blind. I'm sitting in the waiting room, and he rounds the corner. I've watched this man for the better part of like 20 years of my life, because he was my favorite growing up.
Yeah.
So he rounded the corner, and audibly, like without hesitation, and this was completely out of my control. This was just an instinctual reaction. I went, "What the hell?" And he looked at me and he went, "What do you mean, what the hell? You're in my office." So I, like, not putting two and two together, I knew that he was the mayor of Knox County.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. I drove to Knox County. I walked past his door, like his big glass door, that had his full name on the door and did not notice it, and had no idea what was going on until I actually saw him. So he got to, on top of everybody else, Adam and Andrea, got to see my genuine reaction. Yeah.
Dude.
And for context, the reason why that is so cool is because Kane, growing up, was my childhood hero. If I really sit down and I think of anybody in the world growing up that had more of an influence on me, it was fucking Kane. Dude, Kane was my favorite wrestler. Awesome. He is somebody that helped me through a lot of very hard times in my life. He's a character that I kind of like identified with when I was very young and angry. And like, I mean, for God's sakes, I still listen to his fucking theme song while I train. I told him that too. I was like,
theme song is in our playlist on Spotify that you named.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I told him that too. I was like, whenever I have a 1 rep max, like heavy lift where I need to get like somewhere dark, I need to go somewhere fucking angry to get this lift, I play Slow Chemical by Finger 11. And he first of all, Kane, nicest guy.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy.
I've never heard anyone ever say anything bad about him as a human being outside of like Kane, like him just being a dude.
Yeah.
Freddie's amazing.
He's such a nice guy.
Which is nice. It's not
That was one of those instances where it's like if Kane is your hero, go meet him. Don't be afraid to meet your hero because Kane was fucking awesome. So Mayor Glenn Jacobs, like, first of all, for even agreeing to do that.
Awesome, dude. He
He had no idea who I was, but Andrea reached out. She was like, hey, my fiance's name is Evan Singleton. He's the current strongest man on earth. He has a huge he's a huge fan of Mr. Jacobs, and it would mean the world to him if he was the one that signed, notarized and signed our marriage certificate. So Kane, aka Glenn Jacobs, is officially on our marriage certificate that we have hanging up at the house.
It's so fucking awesome.
Me and Andrea got married by Kane.
You got married by Kane.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And when I posted about it, I made sure not to mention that he was the one who signed our marriage certificate. I just don't want people like harassing him, like, "Oh, you did it for him. Can you do it for me?" and all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I can't. I'm not going to speak for him, but I don't know where his mind is at as far as like he did the wrestling thing. He's retired from wrestling and now he's into politics and being the mayor and all of that. If like being referenced by his wrestling persona so much would bother him or not. And I didn't want him to get bombarded with emails and messages if I put that out there. So I was just like, you know what? Like, thank you so much for seeing me. This private meeting, I quoted it like that and all of that. But yeah, for somebody who had no idea who I was and could have easily just been like, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I don't
he
care.
said yes. He was super gracious about it. His entire staff was fucking beautiful. They were so nice. And yeah, all in all, it was a 10 out of 10 experience. It was one of the best days of my life. I married the woman of my dreams and I got to meet my childhood hero. You don't get days like that very often.
Ever. Yeah. I mean, literally once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Like, who's your childhood hero?
Man, I mean, I was a big wrestler kid as well. Childhood hero. God, I have so many. He's got to be up there, man. I mean, I have to like really think about it. It's probably some like football players that I was super into when I was younger.
Just name one.
I'll be my dad. God, man. I don't know. I don't know. I got to think about that. Childhood hero.
See, let me put this in perspective for you.
Maybe like Fred Durst.
Fred Durst. Oh, that's why we get along so well. Is the backwards hat and the chin strap,
yeah,
right?
I get the Yankee hat on today. Turn it around.
Hot dog water.
Yeah, did this marriage for the
chocolate
Nickies.
starfish.
I had to explain to him all the other day what that was.
Oh, I bet that was a fun conversation.
I was just like, chocolate. I was singing it in the car, chocolate starfish, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Are you serious? You know what chocolate starfish is?" And I was like, "Just Google it." And
You really want that in your search history?
not mine.
history?
I made it on hers. Yeah, but she's like, "I'm not
okay.
Googling that." And I was like, "Well, how are you gonna fix?" She's like, "Well, just tell me." And I'll let the listeners. You go ahead and look up what it should. Go.
We will
for
not
it.
be explaining.
Yeah, I'm not
further.
gonna take the heat for that. It's an album, Spotify, YouTube. It's not my fault that they named it that.
Well, yeah, just like you know how you're having like a hard time picking like just one.
Yeah.
The only person that I could think of was him.
Was him?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
that should put it into perspective of how much that meant to me meeting him.
Yeah.
Like, I've met Arnold Schwarzenegger, I've met Sylvester Stallone, I met all of these amazing people throughout my strongman career, like through various different opportunities, traveling the world, competing, all of that shit. But like, if I gave Andrea like 2 months ago unlimited money and unlimited resources, and anybody that she pursued, they would have said yes to doing the same thing. Nobody she picked would have been as cool as Kane.
Yeah.
Kane was my number one guy.
Just your like background and everything. I know with like when I got started into training, you know, there's always that like when I was getting coached by people and they're like, who's your goal who would you want to look like if you could pick anyone? And my two answers always, and I will stand by this until I die, was always either A, Goldberg,
Of course.
or B, it was Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, dude, he's 6'9", 300 something pounds, jacked to the teeth, and like strong, and he's actually like strong. I don't know how strong Goldberg really was. He looked strong. But Kane was undeniably
I mean, the
Strong.
rumor has it that Kane, I have a hard time finding any interviews with any wrestlers that are contrary to this belief. The most reoccurring and accepted rumor is that Kane was the strongest physically guy in the locker room, including guys like Mark Henry, including guys like Big Show, including guys like Brock Lesnar. Kane was the strongest.
Yeah, and it was like laughably, I think. It was like
I mean, there's that one story of like I don't know the validity of this one, but there's that story of Kane and Brock Lesnar going to the gym before one of the house shows, and like Lesnar kept trying to up the weight on exercises to get Kane to quit, and he just kept blitzing them to the point where Lesnar was the one that had to quit, and Kane kept going. Yeah,
I love it.
Right?
Oh my god, it makes me want to like just get a mask now. I want a Kane mask.
I want a Kane mask.
You got to get a Kane mask and put it underneath your marriage certificate.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That would be sick.
That's a good idea. I was thinking about going as Kane for Halloween next year.
Yeah, I feel like you have
but
to.
It would be unmasked Kane, so I would clean shave everything, and then I would half shave my head. I'd get like a white contact for my right eye, and then I would get the rest of the outfit. I think that'd be fucking cool.
That was a tough era for him, huh?
I liked it when he first unmasked. It was kind of rough from like 2007 to 2009 because they kept him in the mid card, and like they didn't really give him a solid push until he started feuding with the Undertaker again.
Sure, dude. When he came out in the WWF, like hard to maybe you could say like Stone Cold just because he had that glass break and he was just like an unforgettable figure. But when people first saw Kane,
he's
burned in your memory. You're just who the hell is that big red guy?
I am biased. I'm biased, and I will admit that I am biased. But he had the best debut of anybody ever.
Yeah, anybody.
Ever. The build up with Paul Bear and Undertaker, leading all the way to Bad Blood '97. Yeah. The first Hell in the Cell match. They won't admit this, but Kane and Undertaker are both in agreement. They've said it on more than one interview. They are in agreement. Hell in a Cell was created for Kane to look like an absolute monster. So they created the Hell in a Cell and the matchup and all that shit.
Being stuck with the demon.
Yeah. They created it with the tagline. Essentially, the motto behind Hell in a Cell was nobody escapes or some shit like that. Like once you're locked in, that's fucking it. It's over. And then what does Kane do? He walks down to the fucking ramp and he rips the door off the hinges with his bare hands. Like that was literally that whole thing was created just to make him look like that much of a monster.
And like he was I would say just a trendsetter in the sense of like wrestlers with like the masks and stuff. Like at least in like the 80s and like the 90s where you had like the Ultimate Warrior and stuff like that. It was kind of like more of like a flamboyant thing. Like it was very like colorful and this, and then you had this like dark evil figure come out with like this weird like burnt face mask on and like
his character was literally supposed to be the Undertaker but more evil.
Which
that's
is crazy.
Literally his nickname in wrestling for the longest time was the Devil's Favorite Demon.
Yeah. With the hair and everything, the flick, the head flick every time he would do something.
Oh, and then the fucking pyro,
dude.
You gotta love the pyro.
Yeah, man, sparking some serious memories.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to like do that one day. I used to do it in college with the boys, where we would get maybe 40 beers per person.
Oh, just per person.
And there would be like 12 of us. And it would just be like a cold Vermont Monday night or whatever day of the week it was, because we didn't care. We just drank whenever. And we would just throw up like 97 Monday Night Raw.
That's awesome. I would do that in a heartbeat. I would do shit like that.
It never got old. It was always rowdy. It was so fun to watch. And even though we'd all seen it 100 times, but it was like, this is just as good as it was.
100%.
Back then. And like,
I heard that they were bringing all of the vintage Monday Night Raws and the Raw is Wars and all of that back to Netflix.
Good.
So,
good.
Who knows? Maybe that's in our future.
Yeah, like why?
I'll do that.
I would do that all day. Why hide that? It was undeniably the best and biggest time for WWE.
I'll die on that hill.
Like,
I thought Attitude Era was the best.
Yeah, why would you like hide that from people? And like that would create, as it did, because I was born in '98, so I never saw any of those things live when I was a kid. But when I got to like 7 or 8 and I started watching it, that's what made me like wrestling. You know, so like you can't tell me you don't put that on and like kids today will watch it and not become wrestling fans watching that.
Well, kids nowadays are fucking soft, so they'd probably think a lot of that shit is offensive.
It's true. Yeah, it sucks, man. Those are good old days. Damn, there were some names back then.
Oh my God. I saw a post. I was just doom scrolling and I saw a post and the caption to it said, "We didn't know how good we had it and now it's gone."
Yeah.
And it was a screenshot of like the up and coming title match. It was a six-way every man for himself. And it was The Rock, Kane, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Triple H, and Chris Benoit all in one fucking night. Like,
Oh my God.
that's literally like all of the. That was just a Monday. That was just a
was just-
6-way title match
on a random
with
Monday
the
night?
biggest stars in the fucking company on a random Monday.
Yeah,
Like,
and like that was every week with them.
Yeah.
It was like that's why we loved doing that when we were in college because it's like just pick a day. It didn't matter what
it didn't
day.
matter. Something awesome was going to happen.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome. Like, oh my God, the Hardys, the Hardy Bros, the Dudleys.
Dudleys,
I
yep.
love the Dudley guys. They were so fun to watch.
Good old Dudley boys. Them and Spike. Spike used to get
Poor
just
Spike,
obliterated.
I don't know how he still walks.
I don't know because he's taken some of the hardest bumps I've ever seen in wrestling. Like,
They would ragdoll that poor dude.
yeah.
Like-
Well, he was only like $120, $130.
and
He's
they
a
would-
small guy.
They would throw him. It was like,
Like they threw him to the point where it was unsafe.
yeah, I was like, I understand that maybe like allegedly that ends are dictated in WWE.
No shit.
Yeah,
Really?
Allegedly, I don't say that. I think it's all very natural, and
It's
the
still real to me, damn it.
It's real. But when that dude got thrown, that was real.
Yeah.
He was slamming. Like it was not like same with Shane. When he would hit, it was like, dang,
Yeah, but he would
dude.
do a lot of that shit to himself.
know.
Spike Dudley was thrown.
He was-
Shane threw himself.
Yeah, dude, we had Rikishi, you had the show, you had obviously The Rock and all those boys,
All of DX.
all of DX. Yeah, oh my God, Shawn
And the
Michaels.
NWO came over after WCW fell.
Yep, Kevin Nash. I love Kevin Nash. He's awesome.
Hogan.
Yep, Hogan. Dude, we had it well. It was.
We didn't know what we had until it was gone.
Right.
Because like
Wish you knew we were in the good old
every
days.
once in a while, a clip from wrestling, like modern wrestling, will pop up on my feed, and I'll watch it, and I'll just be like, I don't know who any of these guys in the ring are.
Nobody.
And
I don't care to know.
None of this is catching my eye like the shit in the 90s and early 2000s.
Zero of it.
It's not catching my eye like it used to.
No.
I don't know if I'm just old and jaded because of my experiences with WWE. I don't know, but
Maybe.
it's just not the same.
It's not, but like even to the announcers, like
There is no. This is another hill I would die on. There is no better commentary than Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross. Nobody is a better commentator combo. Nobody.
I appreciate Pat McAfee doing what he can
Who
possibly
in
do.
the fuck is Pat McAfee?
He's one of the guys. He runs the Pat McAfee show. Probably the biggest.
Oh, that helps.
Probably one of the biggest shows behind like Rogan ever. He played in the NFL, but he's involved with WWE now. He's trying to match like JR and those guys, but there's only so much he can do. And I appreciate his efforts because he's trying to do that. Like, oh my God, like freaking out stuff.
I feel like I'd be more invested if I knew who this person was.
Yeah, you probably would. I bet if you heard his voice, you'd be like, oh, or saw a picture of him, you'd be like, yeah, okay, I've seen him, but it's just not the same. There's just no. I want to see some grit, dude. I want to see blood. I want
Yeah.
to see violence.
Well, there was a long time where they started targeting the younger audience. They call it the PG era.
Yeah.
I mean, chair shots were outlawed. Blood was outlawed. I remember, I think it was Taker versus Triple H in a steel cage match. And they were told explicitly in the PG era that no blood. And that was from Vince McMahon. And Triple H is at this point in time, he was like his son-in-law, married Stephanie, and then Undertaker was like number one guy in the fucking company and all of that shit. And they went out there and we were like, let's do a little blood.
Yeah.
So they do it, and apparently, sure enough, when they got their next paycheck, they were docked $50,000 each.
No way.
Apparently, Taker saw that and he was like, "What the fuck?" And then he called Triple H. He's like, "Did you get fucking docked too?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, I did." And then apparently Taker said, "Well, what the fuck good is it to being Vince McMahon's son-in-law if you can't do what you want?"
Yeah, for real. It's so crazy. It's so soft. It's sad.
It really is.
Speaking of wrestling, well, before we move on, any more comments on the marriage? Well, I know. So this was a legal binding.
Yeah, legal binding. He was Glenn Jacobs. Mayor Glenn Jacobs was the notary and witness for our marriage license, and he is actually on our marriage certificate that we have hanging up in the house.
That's awesome.
Yep, it's hanging right underneath the picture that all three of us got together.
And the plan is to do like a traditional wedding at some point next
Yeah,
year.
we're gonna have the ceremony. We have an engagement party later this month.
Yeah,
and we have an engagement party later this month. Just fun.
Yeah,
like no pressure. Just show up and have some fun. And we're planning on having the ceremony on in 2027. Gives people plenty of time to plan.
Yeah,
because I'm planning on inviting everybody from Strongman.
That's awesome.
So like all the Giants Live people, I want all of the World's Strongest Man people to come.
It's gonna be a crazy
competitors. Like I would really appreciate it very much if Brian and Eddie came.
That'd be awesome.
I'll invite everybody, but like I have good relationships with some of these guys. So
the world's heaviest wedding.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Like I want the Stoltmans to come out.
That'd be awesome.
Like all of them. I would like to get all of them to come out. So time will tell.
Yeah,
time will tell.
Well, exciting stuff for the T-Rex. Very good.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. T-Rex now.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. T-Rex. That's crazy. It's awesome. Speaking of wrestling, we went to a wrestling event.
We sure did. Yeah. Oh, this was another surprise. Andrea's been surprising the shit out of me lately.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? Like, she always comes to me and she's like, I can't keep her secret. I have to tell someone. And I'm like,
I believe that 100%.
She's like, but if you ever tell anybody, like, I'll kill you.
Did you know about the midget wrestling? She told me that Molly surprised you too.
Yeah, Molly. Yes, she did.
Okay.
I knew about it. The only reason I knew about it is because Molly.
Oh wait, so you did know about it?
When we got there, I knew. What was happening.
When we got there, I walked in and saw the ring and the banners.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, we're watching midget wrestling. Got it.
Because I was getting concerned when we were pulling in. I was like, where the fuck are we?
See, when we pulled in,
I didn't have my blicky with me, nothing like that, and I was like, Molly. Like,
well, keep in mind, for context for the people that are listening, we pulled into a corner bar on the side of the highway,
dive pool bar.
Yeah, and
giant.
It wasn't the cleanest.
No, it was pretty grungy.
It wasn't the cleanest.
Yeah, it was
so you can imagine, like, apparently you felt the same way, but you can imagine my hesitation
I was like, what is going on?
When we pulled into the parking lot. And keep in mind, like, we tried to park in 3 different places, but my truck was too big. So by the end of it, I was pissed. I was in a bad mood, and she would not tell me what it was. Which, good on her. I mean, it takes willpower. I know how she is. She can't hold a secret for very long. So good on her.
Yeah.
But
puts the pressure on me.
But like but I'm literally like in a bad mood by the time we finally find a parking space, and I'm like, where the fuck are we going? Because my first impressions from the outside of the place before we got in and saw the ring and everything, my impressions was, oh shit, she's gonna make me do like some kind of fucking square dancing class or some shit like that. And I was just like, oh, come on, I don't want to spend my Friday night doing this.
Yeah.
But then we walked in and it said, extreme midget wrestling or some shit like that.
Yeah, extreme dwarfinator wrestling.
Dwarfinator, that's what it was.
And it was excellent.
Do you remember those guys in the front?
Oh my God.
There was like 3 or 4 guys like front row next to the ring that were sloshed as fuck before the show even started.
They had to have been a month into 21.
Yeah, they were all super young.
Yeah,
it was like 3 or 4 of them. Hammered. They were all hammered before the show even fucking started, and they were just they were rowdy, shouting a storm at all the fucking wrestlers as they were doing their shit. Like their little wrestlers were in the ring going "fuck you" and all that shit.
I respect it. So funny. I mean, have fun. They were cool.
Oh, they were having a blast. I was having a great time watching them.
Yeah, them interact with the midgets. Yep. For the record, they address themselves as midgets, so don't get on my case about me calling them that.
Or do. We don't care what you think. Fuck you.
The midget dwarfinators, that's what they were. And they were proud of it.
They should have been. That was fucking awesome. That was a good night. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so she spilled the beans to me as we were walking up to it because she had her friend that was in town that day.
Yes.
And so they both knew because obviously she had to tell him what what we were walking into.
I wish I would have worn my fucking Austin 316 shirt.
She made me put my Stone Cold shirt on, which should have been a tell. She's like, wear this. You'll appreciate it. And I was like, okay. So I wear my I'm like
No, that sounds like me.
I'm getting permission to wear my Stone Cold shirt. Like, yeah, yeah, let's wear it. But we go in and we're walking in, and she's like, "Yeah, so it's wrestling. Like wrestling's going on, like small people wrestling." And I was like, "Okay,
Small people wrestling."
I was like, "Really?" So we're like walking in, and I'm waiting for you, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, how are they fitting a ring in here? And like, it's just I'm in my brain, I'm like, a ring's like 26 feet on each side. I'm like, how
26 feet.
How big is a ring?
Well, it depends on which one.
Like
but
a full size
ring's 20 by 20.
20 by 20. Okay, so 20 feet. I'm like, that's huge. Like, where are people going to sit and all this stuff? Then we go in and I look at the ring, and it's a small ring. They're midgets. So it was like a 8 by 8 maybe ring. Is a small little ring that was in there.
I was like maybe after the first match, I looked at Andrea. I was like, I don't know why they even put the top rope on there. I mean, they're only using the bottom one, and some of the guys are using the middle rope. Some of them.
The top rope's like 4 inches taller than the midgets, even the biggest ones that were there. But it was a hoot, man. I mean, I thought that those kids that were going crazy, I thought they were going to get kicked out at one point because they were.
Oh shit!
They were like caving in the tables towards them. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
They were like going so hard and getting so rowdy that the tables were like an inch away from the ring, and I was like, "Ooh, these boys are going to get ripped out of there." And
well, there was a couple of times during the show when the fucking the midget wrestlers were literally walking through the fucking crowd.
Yeah.
One of them fuckers stole a chip off of my plate.
One of them ate the chips. Yeah.
I was like, "Are you gonna fucking pay for that?" He turned around and went, "Nope."
Yeah, well,
they kept going.
Probably didn't speak English.
Also fair. These were they were all billed as like Mexican luchadors.
Yeah, they were all luchadors.
So yeah, their English was probably not very good.
The ate our chip, kept walking by. Who was the big one? The spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball.
He stole the crowd.
Yeah, he stole the crowd. He was a morbidly obese little person,
midget,
and that was watching him run was the funniest part.
I mean, imagine
that killed me when I saw that.
Imagine my rotundness and vulgarity.
No, I'm 1,000,000% convinced you can run better than that.
I know I can run better than that, but imagine for the viewers out there, imagine someone my roundness at 3'5".
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, like he was big boy. But it was super funny. I mean, I got merch, and
I wanted merch, but they didn't have any.
Yeah, dude. Okay, like maybe I'm gonna get yelled at by people in the comments, but like when I think of wrestling crowd, typically they're of the larger side.
They're kids, and if they're adults, they're fat.
They're huge, right? So
I'll say it, they're fat.
So
I used to be a pro wrestler, and I got a very good look at a lot of pro wrestling fans. Most of them, once they hit 18, 19, balloon the fuck up. Sorry.
Massive, huge people. So I figured there's got to be some big boy sizes.
You think?
There was not. There was nothing bigger.
Man,
than
I couldn't even fit on the hat. I couldn't even put on the hat.
Yeah, I just got a hat and called it good.
He still wears it to the gym, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll show up and train our clients with our personal training stuff, and he'll wear that fucking, like, what is it, Dwarfinator?
Yeah, it's extreme Dwarfinator wrestling. Yeah.
It's so funny.
I'm representing, dude.
You are.
We got a cool picture with them.
Yep.
I'll cue that in right there. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good surprise. I've never seen anything like that, ever.
I've never gone to midget wrestling, though. Like, I've was in WWE, so obviously like Hornswoggle and all of them. But yeah, I've never actually gone to a full 100% like midget wrestling.
They fucking said that like a few times with people where they were like, "This is an ex WWE superstar."
I heard that too. I didn't see a single person I recognized
for like 3 of them, and I was like,
yeah,
like if they're that's not a WWE superstar. Don't get my hopes up.
Also,
because I thought Hornswoggle was going to come out when they said that. I was like, no way.
I was like there's no fucking way.
Yeah,
there's no fucking way.
Some luchador dude that came out.
Well, I will say this. What I thought was very funny was that the referee was just a wrestler in full wrestling gear with a fucking ref shirt on. Yeah. Like there was the one guy. For the first match, he was very obviously the heel. He was flipping people off. Yeah. He was like doing all the dirty shit. They do the match, and then when the wrestlers come out for the second match, the fucking heel from the first match is the ref now. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, and he's still wearing his like mask and everything like that. And I was just like, wait a minute, we're not gonna forget about the first match. You were an asshole.
Yeah,
we remember you.
And he maintained the heel throughout his whole referee.
Yeah, by the time by the time this show was over, he was a ref for.
Everybody.
He was a ref for the last.
One, I think.
He was a ref for the last match, and then like he started helping the heel that was in the match.
Yeah,
and they started ganging up on the fucking face, and I was just like, wow, okay, we're not even fucking trying now.
felt bad where maybe I didn't feel bad, but I just like I don't know, just speak my mind. And like when we were at the merch table, and I didn't, there was one midget that was there. He was the Metal Mario,
Metal
Mario, and me and Evan walk up, and he's like, "You two are giants," and I was like, "Isn't everyone to you?" But it's like, oh shit! Like Molly, like slapped me on the arm.
You told me about that
Yeah.
when we got back to the chair. I must not have heard you because I thought that you were like, "That's what I was thinking."
No.
You actually said
Yeah, I
that
just
out
said
loud
it.
to
Yeah.
him.
Molly hit me in the arm. She's like, don't say that to him.
What did he say to
He was
that?
just like, oh yeah,
Oh, that probably pissed him off.
probably.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
probably
mean
did
to.
not like that very much.
Well, it's just like, what are you gonna do? But they were selling like luchador masks. And I was like, dude, if they have a luchador mask, I'm going to wear it. I'm just going to sit at the table with my luchador mask. And then I asked the merch guy, who was a normal-sized human, and I was like, so these masks, are they all for? And I didn't know how to like say it because he was standing right there, the Metal Mario. So I was like, like... and he was like, yeah, they're for small people. I was like, all right, man, I'll just take the hat. It's tough luck for the kid.
Oh, that is funny.
But honestly, the Metal Mario was the best performing one.
Oh, I would agree with that.
Yeah, he was flying around, like doing some crazy stuff.
Yep.
There was a couple of them that were just like leaning on their like fatness.
Yes. Spicy meatball.
Spicy meatball. Good performance, but a lot. I don't know. If you've seen most midgets or small people, they're typically not very athletic
Right.
beings.
Well, it's because they're restricted and limited.
Correct. They're typically strong, from what I understand. But
Not too long ago, I think this was at the Arnold or the Olympia, one of the two. Ran into a midget powerlifter.
Really?
And he was actually very cool.
Yeah.
He was a very nice guy, and it was actually really funny because I was still with Evolution Athletics, so I was working Brian's booth.
Yeah.
And after like my obligation was done, I was just taking it. This is the first time I went to the Olympia, so I was just walking around and shit, getting a taste for it. Ran into him, introduced himself, and he was like, "I'm doing this thing where like I put it online. I put like big people on my shoulders and I squat you." And I was just like, "And you want to do that to me?" He's like, "If you're okay with it." And I was just like, I mean, I have the mindset of a puppy for the most part.
Let's do it.
Because in my head, I was just like, this sounds fucking cool. Let's see if you can do it. Fuck it. Why not?
Did he do it?
He ended up doing it. He spotted me for like 3 reps. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, super fucking nice guy. Super nice guy. And then it was funny because afterwards he was telling me about how if there was one thing that I could ask for this entire weekend was I want to squat Brian Shaw. And I looked at him dead in the face. I was like, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. You're probably not going to do that. That's not something that Brian would do.
No.
I love Brian to death. Brian will do a lot of stupid shit, especially if Eddie Hall pressures him into doing it.
Yeah.
But that, I don't think he'd be game for that.
Yeah, I don't see Brian doing that.
Yeah.
He's like you said, I think he can be pressured into doing things like crazy.
Yeah, if he's around the right bad influence, which is Eddie. Or like if it's all 4 of the guys from not Strongest Man on Earth, Strongest Man in History.
Yeah.
Robert Oberst, Nick Best, and Eddie Hall. If they're all together, he'll do some dumb shit, but for the most part, if you get him one-on-one, Brian's a very professional man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's like has anything to do with business or his like,
if it has anything to do with business, it's absolutely not going to happen.
Yeah,
like me personally, like I can understand and respect that mindset, but I'm just not like that because I'm a little too dumb, and this is probably the reason why I'm not rich like Brian. I'm more of a like, oh, that would look fucking cool, and then I just go for it.
Yeah, tag me in it. Yeah. Dang.
I consider myself more of a real person. Like I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm here for a good time. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think I've never met Brian officially, but
he's an amazing guy. He's very, very
sure.
nice.
Yeah.
He's very, very nice. But Brian is a businessman.
Yeah.
And he is the highest caliber of professional. So
he likes to maintain an image.
He does.
Sure. So, which I understand.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
His chapter of life, like, yeah, dude, do your thing. I get it. He doesn't need to like.
No, with a resume like he has, he can pretty much do whatever he wants.
Yeah, so if he doesn't want to do it, then yeah, respect to the kid.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, Extreme Dwarfinator Wrestling. Go check it out. It's actually fun.
Actually, they have a
it's
tour
fun.
going on right now. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. I would go. It makes me want to go see full size.
full calorie.
Yeah,
A full calorie wrestling match.
A full height wrestling match.
If you want to go, let me know. I'll go with you.
I would only go if they came here, and I would just like go to Bridgestone. But yeah, I would.
Well,
never.
I would imagine that they're going to come to Nashville, Tennessee.
They did last year, I think. Yeah. So
You're talking about WWE, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they came last year because I think Logan was
I'll
here.
go with you. Fuck it.
But I don't know. I don't want to be let down though. That's my only problem.
I'm going into it with the expectation that I will.
Yeah.
Like I think it would be cool if I went there and I saw some people that I haven't seen in a while.
Sure.
Because like when I was coming up in developmental, I was with like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and all of those guys.
Yeah.
I was coming up with those guys. So if I saw them again, it'd be cool to see where they are now versus like when I last saw them. I mean, for God's sakes, the last time that I saw Roman Reigns, he was still going by his ring name Leaki.
I didn't even know that.
That was before Roman Reigns was even a thing. So, like, I have. Well, you got to also think that was like in 2011. So it's been like 15 years since the last time I've seen any of these guys.
Maybe you would know. You would definitely know better than me. But like someone like Heyman,
Yeah.
right? Is he like? He seems to be quite the mastermind.
Oh, 100%.
Is he?
He is. In my personal opinion, he is one of the most ruthless and aggressive hustlers I have ever met.
Yeah. Does he? Like, would he go to someone like Lesnar had quite an image change? Do you think he went to Lesnar and was like, "Hey, this is what I think you should"?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
100%.
So you think he went to Reigns too and was just like?
I don't think that I don't know if he went to Reigns or not, but if you told me that that's what happened, I'd 100% believe it. Because if there's one thing that Paul Heyman has, it's an eye for the business.
Yeah.
Like, started ECW with fucking nothing.
Totally.
Built it into what it was. Ended up selling it to Vince McMahon. And then, like, still stayed in the pinnacle of professional wrestling for, 20 years?
Still going, I think. Yeah.
As far as I know, he's still in it.
Yeah, I don't think he's done. I don't know who he's managing right now. But yeah, no, anyone that he was attached to though has been like wildly successful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there was fucking. You mentioned Roman Reigns. I know he was a CM Punk guy.
Yep, he had Punk. He had definitely Lesnar. Yep.
Yep. Worked with all those guys.
Yeah, and they're all wildly successful. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Paul Bearer, is he dead?
Yeah.
That's
Paul
what
Bearer died a while ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He wasn't as polarizing as he just had Kane, right?
Well, he's Kane and Undertaker. He did the whole. Well, he was with Undertaker damn near since. I'm almost positive he was with Undertaker since the beginning.
Yeah, and he was almost like the dad.
He was the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the dad.
That was his. Was that actually his role?
His actual gimmick
didn't
was
know that.
he was the dad. Yeah. Paul Bearer was Undertaker's and Kane's dad, and then Undertaker and Kane had different mothers. I'm almost positive that's what the storyline was.
Got it. He was great too when he'd come out in like entrances with Kane and he'd be like, "Oh," like freaking out with him and shit.
His voice is what always killed me.
Oh yeah,
like his high pitched voice coming from this like 5'6" dude that's like 350 pounds of just fat, and like he got a painted up face like the fucking like a mortician from a Stephen King book.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he had like that white face, like super powdered
with like the dark fucking bags under his
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah. Well, fun fact about Paul Bearer, he actually worked in a funeral home.
Did he really?
That was his actual fucking job before wrestling, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. That is a fun fact of the day. Shit. Well, now we know.
Now we know.
Yeah. Transition. Recovery. How's everything going?
It's going really good. Actually, today I did circus dumbbell for the first time since I've been hurt, and I was actually very excited because it was just like riding a bicycle. I did 200 pounds for a triple. It was one of the easiest lifts I've done in a while.
That's awesome.
It was completely ridiculous how it's almost wild how I just snapped back into the technique immediately. I warmed up 3 times before I did that.
And just threw it right up.
And just threw it right up
That's awesome.
like it was nothing.
That's sick.
It was wild.
Would you argue that you're a specialist at circus dumbbell?
I wouldn't say that I'm a specialist because when the word specialist hits my ear, I think to myself, okay, so let's say you're a deadlift specialist, you're going to destroy everybody in the deadlift, and then you're going to suck at everything else.
Fair enough.
That's how it
fair.
hits my ear and how
Yeah.
I process it. I wouldn't consider myself a specialist in circus dumbbell because I'm fucking good at everything.
Yeah, that's fair. You're very well rounded. I get that.
It's why I'm always so outspoken about the world records. Is that like strongman to me is being well rounded and good at everything.
Yeah.
You're not a fucking strongman if you show up to a strongman competition and you go for a deadlift world record, and then every other event that you do, you absolutely suck. You're not a strongman. You're a deadlifter. That's totally fine. You can absolutely be a deadlifter, and I have all the respect in the world for you for pursuing the world records and shit.
Yeah.
You are not a strongman.
Fair. Yeah,
Here's what it is.
You're a power lifter.
Yeah, you're not even a fucking good one because even power lifters have 2 other lifts.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is fair. I mean, from the outside in looking at it, it's been an awesome bounce back for you. You're starting to...
Yeah, I would say 3 months post surgery, and I'm already overhead pressing 300 plus pounds strict.
Yep. I'm
already doing circus dumbbell again. I'm back in the 800 pound deadlift area. Like, yep. I'm feeling fucking good.
Yeah. You squat the other day.
660 for a double.
Yeah. Easy double, too.
It was deep as shit, too.
Yeah, ugh. I know.
Yeah, also, that 12-minute EMOM was miserable. Yeah, that shit was ass.
Yeah, I bet it was. I was enjoying my bodybuilding. Been doing that. It's been horrible, but it's been good. I hate it, but I love it. No, I don't. But I don't get it. Side note, don't get why people body. It's just, how do you stay entertained with bodybuilding?
It's a vanity thing. They want to look pretty, and they want to get on stage and be told that they're the prettiest ones.
Like, for context,
and I can say that because I used to be a bodybuilder, so
it's fair. I've never been a bodybuilder. The only reason
I'm
doing it,
shit. You don't say.
Shockingly enough, I've never bodybuilded.
Shocking.
But I've been cutting for the past this is week 5. Yeah, trying to lose some weight before I go into prep for nationals in June. Trying to let my joints recover. My knees have been getting banged up, and like my back we were reoccurringly having back problems there for like a couple weeks, and my hips were getting all fucked up, and stepped on the scale and I was 353, and I was like, okay.
That is damn near close to the same weight that I am.
Yeah, at the time I think I was the same weight as you, because you were...
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were the same weight as me at the time, yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I reached out to Nico, and I honestly had a great conversation. We never really had a conversation like that before.
You were so worried for the longest time. Nico never talks to me. He must hate me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think Nico hates any of his athletes. I think he likes everyone on GWO. I don't think anyone would be in the group if he didn't like them.
That's fair.
But I did fear for a while that he felt that, this is also why you just, for kids these days, just have conversations with people.
Yeah, just use that thing called people skills.
Just
talk
to
somebody.
Just talk to them. That's it. And
you don't have to talk to somebody through social media. You can actually talk to them on the phone or face to face.
You can just say hello and hey, this is what I think. Are you like? Just have a conversation.
Do you hate me?
Yeah, I didn't open up with that, but in my mind, I was like, maybe he thinks that I didn't earn my spot in the GWO because I'm friends with you. And I got like a special privilege or something, which in my brain is like the worst thing someone could think about. Like I feel
like you
horrible.
Haven't earned it.
Yeah, which is like horrible. Which, in my opinion, I feel like I did earn it.
To be fair, I'm like at the beginning when you were considering it, I put your name out there, and I was like, dude, this dude shows up every fucking day, and he's not like training the same weights as me, but he fucking works his ass off. Like, seriously, you need to consider him.
Yeah, which I appreciate.
I mean, I don't do shit for anybody for free. You earned it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I felt. I felt like I had put my time in. I had, I'm obviously a novice still, not even a year into strongman. But I show up, I work hard. I came in second my first event, and then I went out and won my second event, all on my own accord, my own coaching, and just training with you. So I felt like I'd earned it. But I didn't know how he felt. So we talked for like an hour one day, and I was just like, hey, this is where my head's at. Like, where's your head at as a coach? And then I went to him, and I was like, hey, man, I don't know what you're thinking, but I was like, I really think I need to do a recomp. I was like, I think I'm getting a little heavy, and I just don't think I need to be this big anymore for right now. And he was like, yeah, totally. Like, yeah, he's like, you need to cut, like get lean out a little bit. Let's let your body recover a little bit. So anyways, I've been doing bodybuilding only for the past like 5 weeks, and it's fine. My knees do feel better. My back feels better. My hips feel better.
That's good.
But I'm watching him do like log and like watching him do all this shit. And I'm just like, fucking God damn.
Yeah, how's it fucking feel, bitch? Because when I came back from fucking surgery, you were still doing fucking strongman shit.
Yeah.
And I was done up in a fucking sling.
Yeah, just fucking sad little puppy.
Yeah,
T-Rex.
sitting there on a fucking bench just watching you fucking work.
Yeah.
While I'm like, I bet that feels fucking good. It knows
Dude.
fucking weights right now.
It did, but now where the turns have tabled.
Yeah, the turns tabled.
And so I've been doing it, but we're just doing 2 months of it. I want to get down to like 325, and then I got lean 325, which I'm at like 333 on Monday. So we got 3 weeks to get like 8 pounds, which will be fine. But yeah, then we start ramping it back up. But yeah, that's the current state of me with training. But for you, you're officially in World's Strongest Man prep.
I am.
You're
I am
in
no
it.
longer in the post-surgery recovery and rehab stage. I am now officially full-blown World's Strongest Man prep.
Go time.
Starting with the lighter weights, obviously, but
course, yeah.
as I said, I'm already pressing over 300 pounds. I have the circus dumbbell that's back in the swing of things. I'm doing sandbag conditioning with the full-size sandbags now. Like, I'm picking up 300-plus pound farmers again. Like, I'm pretty much in the category of World's Strongest Man prep. So I have a solid 11 weeks.
Yeah. And conditioning's getting better.
Oh,
Everything's-
God, yeah. I have noticed that.
Yeah, dude. I remember those first weeks you were back, like running
That
around.
was rough.
We were both outside, and I was doing like some bullshit 25-minute fucking
But
EMOM
the sled and
oh
all
my
that,
god!
bleh.
And he's next to me, just like we're both dogging out there, and just like this fucking blows,
Just
dude.
huffing. I'm just huffing
this,
and puffing.
This sucks, dude. Why are we doing this?
Be stagnant for like 4 to 6 weeks of just no conditioning at all.
Yeah.
Like barely even walking on the treadmill to get the conditioning in.
Now start sprinting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the funny thing is that's the reason why the sandbag conditioning last week killed me so fucking bad. I picked up a 250 bag and he had me doing 50-foot runs, drop, repick, 50-foot run, drop, repick, 50-foot run, drop, repick, 50-foot run. And it was the second time that I've been able to do the full size sandbags since fucking recovery.
Yeah.
And I'm just like zero to 100 and
Yeah.
it's fucking awful.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
You're doing the sandbag over the shoulder thing, and
Yep.
you like did the first set, and you like went balls out. And he had like 8 sets he had to do, and he went balls out, fast, and just ripping it.
It's the only way I know how to do things.
No,
man.
I get it, but you like, there's
pride. Yeah.
dude. There's a certain look. I've trained with him long enough now where like belt flicks. He didn't take off any of his equipment, and he's just like leaning over the GHD machine, and his face is white, and he's just like. He's like, that was rough. And I was
sucks.
Like, I was like, and I'm an asshole, and I'm like, you only got 7 more.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
I'm like, man, bodybuilding's looking good right now. I'm gonna go do single arm tricep extensions and external rotations.
Okay. I'll see you later.
He's just dying. It was good. It was good. It was very humbling, and I enjoyed it immensely. But
Yeah, I bet you did, you fucking asshole.
I was thinking about it though the other day. On my grease board, we have a beautiful whiteboard in this room that we're in. Love it. I have many of those in my
Oh, I
place.
see a marker. I'm gonna draw some dicks on that.
Yeah, I'm a big whiteboard guy. I love it. But for you, like coming back from this recovery, like you're just gonna have constant peaks until you get to World's Strongest Man. I think it's gonna be
Essentially,
yeah. It's like pretty good. So
You mark my words. This is the first World's Strongest Man where I will be under Nico's supervision, and Nico covers everything. He's not just doing my fucking training. He's overseeing my diet with Nathan Payton.
Stud.
He's overseeing my supplements that I get. Like he's overseeing my blood work, everything.
Yeah.
He is taking the reins on every single thing. You mark my words. World's Strongest Man 2026, you will see the best and most competitive version of me you've ever seen.
I love it. Calling the shots
100% right now.
You remember having the last time you called a shot?
Yeah, I do. I came home with a 47-pound metal contraption called the Strongest Man on Earth trophy.
It's gonna be rinse and repeat. Back to work.
I want that fucking big
Yeah.
ass gold World's Strongest Man trophy. It's going to look so good in my hands.
Best in the world.
The best in the fucking world.
Getting it done. Yeah, it's great. Who do you think is the biggest competition for you going into this season? Looking at people in their off season.
Oh, for World's Strongest Man, the pressure is always going to be coming from Tom Stoltman and Mitch Hooper. Those are the big names right now. I think some other guys have a really good opportunity to break out. I think Thomas Evans, if he keeps the pace that he's going now, he could be a real threat.
Yeah.
I think if Lucas Hatton can work on his conditioning a little bit better, I think Lucas Hatton can be a very serious competitor too.
Yeah.
I think he could be in danger to any any competition, depending on the events. And then you got up and coming guys like Patty Haynes. Patty Haynes, once his
He had a
overhead,
great 25.
once Patty Haynes gets his overhead pressing up, he's going to be a monster.
He'll be a problem.
And then there's guys like Bryce Johnson, big Bryce Johnson. I mean, the dude's
kinda came out of
fucking
nowhere,
huge.
too. Yeah.
I mean, he is steadily just improving and getting better and better. So he's going to be a threat in the next couple of years.
I think if I was to look at it from the outside in, if I had to pick one person who I think is going to be with you on the podium every single time this year,
Yeah.
I'm saying it's Thomas Evans.
You think so?
I think so. I think he's going to have a sick year. I do. I think look at his training and just like obviously I'm a fucking ball fondler of Joe Ken. So like
even when he's spitting his food on your face.
even when he's just dumping that beautiful acai all over my face, call back to episode 1, I think. His training looks good. He looks strong and he looks like very athletic. So I think that
Well, that's the thing about Thomas Evans is I feel like people sleep on Thomas.
I think so too.
I feel like people sleep on Thomas because he's not as outspoken as some of the other guys.
kinda old
like
school.
He's very old school. Yeah,
lived.
he doesn't really have a character. He is Thomas Evans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and I feel like that gets him overlooked a little bit because he's not loud and annoying like I am.
Yeah.
So,
I think that Hatton's always going to be in there, but I think I what you said earlier about like specialists, I think Hatton's more of a specialist in things where he's really good at a couple things, but then he just gets fucking blown out on other things. So
you're not wrong.
no, I at least from what I'm looking at outside in, I think Tom Stoltman, I love the guy and I think he's the man. I think he's starting to get into a certain point of his career where he's just like getting banged up
Think so?
bad. I mean, like every event that he's done recently has been like something's gone wrong, where he's gotten hurt with something. So
Well, he also has Britain's coming up this weekend. So
we'll see how he does.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, see how he's.
I think he's
recovered.
going for
Okay.
fourth or fifth
Yeah.
Britain's Strongest Man title.
Wouldn't be surprised if he wins it.
No, not at all.
And this is me not taking away from any of these guys. Like I'm a huge Tom Stallman guy. I've been watching him forever, but I don't know if that pace is still there for him. He's definitely still such a hybrid.
Oh God, yeah.
Mitch Hooper, I just like controversy chases that guy. So like, and like when that happens, he just like folds. So
It's more of a mindset thing for Mitch Hooper because I mean I think it's pretty obvious by now that Mitch Hooper is one of the most gifted athletes in strongman.
sure,
I mean,
yeah, he's undeniable.
he is undeniable with his physical capabilities, and it's just a mindset thing for him.
Yeah.
Like if he can come in mentally dialed in, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that he's a threat to any show
Sure.
that he goes into.
Yeah, I think if his mental game's off, then I think he's off. The whole show's off. For
I mean,
him.
when I won Royal Albert Hall last year,
Yep.
that was the first time that he was off the podium in like a year and a half.
yeah.
So
and he got like throttled. Yeah, it wasn't even like
also true.
a slight miss. It was like every event for him was like
Yeah.
not good. So we'll see. I'll stay to it though. I think if you're number one in every show, which is what we want,
That's what
and
we're
we
gunning
expect,
for, and that's what we're working for.
that's what we expect.
Damn straight.
Um,
I got 3 opportunities to make a Giants Live trophy this year, and that would match me. That would have me matching Thor's record.
That's the goal.
And those would be 3 awesome gold Giants Live trophies.
Fuck yeah.
World's Strongest Man is another gold trophy. It's the gold trophy. It's the gold trophy that I
Yeah.
want. And then
That's really the last
hopefully-
one you need, right? And the Rogue, I guess.
I want the Rogue.
Yeah.
I want the Rogue, and I would like Arnold.
Sure.
I would like Arnold just to say that I was a quad winner.
Sure.
Like
yeah.
of all, like with me coming up in strongman and me competing in strongman, I would like to say that I've won one of the big 4 every single big 4. So
Yeah, that's a good goal. I like that.
Yeah.
I think if you're one,
not to mention the Louis Cyr trophy from the Arnold is just fucking cool
it's
looking.
awesome. Yeah.
The bitch is heavy too.
Is it?
The motherfucker is heavy because it's solid.
The Rogue's a belt, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The belt.
It's a weightlifting belt with a giant buckle on it.
The belt would be sick.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
just
sick.
like WWE.
Well-
shit. Just walk around with that fucking thing.
Well, it's a funny transition actually because I feel like I've told you this already, but I don't think I've said it online yet. But one of my goals is when I finally win World's Strongest Man for the first time. When I win World's Strongest Man for the first time, I'm going to talk to somebody who makes custom belts and I'm gonna have a pro wrestling style championship belt made specifically just for me, and I'm gonna wear it fucking everywhere.
I would, dude.
I am going to wear it everywhere. I'm gonna have two made. I'm gonna have one that I keep at home. They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
One I keep at home just to keep it pristine, and the other one I'm gonna have on me everywhere. I'm gonna be so fucking obnoxious. I'm gonna start making internet videos with me with the belt just being fucking annoying.
I love the idea of two people like we're training in Gym 5 or something, and like they're doing whatever. They're making like an Instagram post, and in the background you're just like walking around. It's like,
Yeah, I just got the belt on my shoulder. Or on my
yeah, how
wrist
would
or
you
some
carry
shit
it?
like that.
You would shoulder it?
That's hard.
That's a good question.
That's hard. I've played this scenario in my head a million fucking times. So when I say I'm gonna wear it everywhere, I'm gonna wear it fucking everywhere. So let's say when it happens this year, I win World's Strongest Man. I'm gonna get a belt made.
Yep.
I'm gonna wear it for my walkout of every Giants live show that I do. So I'm gonna.
They would probably love it too.
No, they would. Colin Bryce. Oh my God, he would. He would salivate over that shit.
Yeah, they'd eat that up.
So I'm gonna wear it around my waist for my walkout, and then I'm gonna do the thing where like we get on stage, I fist bump all the guys, and then I turn to the crowd, I take the belt off, and then I raise it as my music starts dying down.
I love that.
I mean, I've put thought into this shit, man.
It's good. You gotta visualize it. That's amazing. Oh my God. Well, 2026. It's gonna be a fucking
2026 is gonna be the year of the T-Rex. You
It's
mark
gonna
my
be a great
words.
year. Great year. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to be a part of it.
Hell yeah, you are.
So we'll wrap it up here. And the first one, bottom lines. We do bottom line. We've been talking a shitload about wrestling.
You're more than welcome to go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
No,
let me
you
hear
go
it.
first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I want you to go first.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
All right.
All right.
Just
so,
we can't scream in here, by the way. So don't scream at the
says
camera.
you. We'll see. All right. So I've devoted my life to strongman.
Okay.
I am a competitive person by nature, and it just makes me feel good when I go out there and I compete and I win, especially when I win, but just compete in general, knowing that all of the work and dedication and the sacrifices that I made for that prep, for that competition, are being put on full display during the competition, and it just makes it all feel worth it. It makes me feel complete, makes me feel like an athlete, and it makes me feel good more than anything else.
Okay.
What I can't stand is somebody who goes to a gym with strongman equipment and plays around with equipment, not knowing how to use it, not lifting anything even remotely close to something that would be considered heavy, and them claiming to be a strongman. You are not a strongman. You are a novice that does not compete and touches other people's equipment. That is what you are. You are a slimeball piece of shit. I'm going to say this directly to the camera, and I want you to really listen to me. If you do not compete in strongman, you are not a strongman at all. Just because the equipment that we use is cool and you think that you're edgy and cool and doing something different because you go into your local LA Fitness and there's a beat up, rusted out log in the corner that's your log and that's the log that you use, and you throw up your very impressive 185 pounds and then you claim to be the strongest guy in the gym. First of all, go fuck yourself. Second of all, you're not a fucking strongman. You are a wannabe. You are a poser. You are fake. You are a pretender to the throne. You are not real. I do not acknowledge you. Stop claiming to be a strong man because you're not. That is the bottom line because the T-Rex said so.
Wow. Damn. Oh, it's nice having the mic to drop.
Oh, I know, right? I love
nice.
that. Watch this. Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I love
Brandon's
that.
going to have his Spidey says, like, my equipment.
I didn't do nothing.
No,
That's fine.
Wow. Okay. Mine's going to take a little bit different turn. Mine seems to always be about food, which is crazy.
Oh my God. Imagine my surprise.
Yeah, fucking A. So, something that really grinds my gears, and this is kind of something that I would say judge my likeliness of going back to a restaurant based on these two things. So for this scenario, we're going to talk about Italian places and like Mexican joints.
Okay.
Okay. When I go to something of those establishments, when you go to like a Mexican place or like Italian place, maybe what's something that you expect to do? Just eat a lot of food, right? It's just like family style.
Yeah.
There's a ton of stuff that's out there. Nothing
Okay.
grinds my gears more than when I go to a brand new Italian restaurant or a Mexican restaurant, brand new, never been there before, and within 30 seconds of me sitting my ass in the seat or the booth, there is not chips and salsa directly in front of me. Or if we're in the Italian
That
place.
would be your fucking bottom line, you fat bastard.
If I go to an Italian place, because I am Italian, if there is not bread with olive oil within 30 seconds of me sitting down in that booth, I want to commit arson. I want to burn down that place. I want to destroy everything in there. So here I say this to local Mexican and Italian places. Get your bread. Get your chips and salsa ready. Because when the big daddy buffalo comes and sits down, there better be a tray of it in front of me within 30 seconds. And if I don't, I allegedly may burn down your restaurant. And that's the bottom line because the buffalo said so.
That may have been the fattest bottom line we've had so far.
That was pretty good. That was fat. Yeah,
That was pretty fat.
It's fair though. Are you serious, dude? Like when I know you have tons of tortilla chips back there.
So
Have
the
them
30-second
ready.
rule applies to a restaurant even if they're super busy or understaffed.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care. There should be a specific chip boy
A chip boy.
that brings me chips. Yeah. Let me know if I'm wrong, people in the comments. I think that that's a fair assessment, and that's got to knock the restaurant at least 3 points.
3
Oh,
points?
yeah. Are you serious, dude? Come on.
Wow.
I'm a little, maybe for Italian, definitely 3. For like a Mexican spot, maybe 2.
Why are you taking it easy on the Mexicans? They're a proud people. You can be fully harsh with them.
Yeah, I get. Fuck them. 3 points. It's 3 points either way.
They're going through a hard time right now, man.
Yeah, like I am Italian, and like when we eat,
Hey, whoa, hey.
when we sit down and eat a family dinner, before my ass is even in the seat, there's bread and olive oil waiting for me.
Fucking doo-wop.
Dip it. That's what I need. That's what I need. I don't think that's unreasonable, in my opinion.
You are such a greaser.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I've seen you with your hair slicked back.
It's
You know,
I got my haircut, but it's already like growing back like crazy.
yeah, I was going to say, it didn't look like it did the last time you got your haircut.
I need to get it cut again. Apparently.
Are you still not growing hair on your face?
No, it's there, but terribly.
No, not like the fucking Kid Rock goatee that you got going on right now. I'm talking about actual
No.
beard hair.
No, I don't think I'll have like a beard hair till I'm like 30, 33 maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. I always forget how fucking young you are.
Yeah, I'm a youngin'. My dad also didn't get like full facial hair until he was like in his 30s. So if I'm anything like him,
Hey, if you live that long,
yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah,
I don't know. Just based on how you look like heart disease is coming for your ass.
I have perfectly. The validity in my blood is perfect. So, or fluidity.
Oh, okay. When was the last time you got checked?
I do my blood pressure every Friday.
When was the last time you had your blood work done?
I've not done it ever. No, wait, not since I
You've
fought.
never ever gotten your blood work done?
No, when I used to cage fight, we had to get it done. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I was always clean.
Well, how long ago was that?
7 years ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, you've adopted some different habits since then. What with the eating and the lifting heavy?
Yeah, this is true.
I would recommend, especially because you're going to be on drugs soon.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, I think my blood's good right now. My blood pressure.
Go get your fucking
Yeah.
blood work done.
It's on the list. Now that we moved, it's on the list. But all right, wrap it up. Episode 7 in the books. Appreciate you. Buff up and
Buff up. Enjoy the T-Rex kingdom, and above all else, stay primal.
stay primal, pussies.